Well, we steal a lot from hotels. You steal from hotels? You know, I don't know. You know, I've stolen so much from hotels that my house got 2 stars. Thank you. You know, and I don't like. Christ himself the same way. You know, when a blind man dies, they need to sacrifice the dog so he can lead him towards the light. Oh. Are you saying how because of the dog or because of the man? You bastards. So you know, I went to the supermarket today. Why are you looking at me like that? You didn't say me. Are you Spanish? You're not Spanish, so why are you looking at me like that? You look at me like you were Spanish and you're embarrassed. You know. So thank you for not being Spanish. So I went to the supermarket and I bought. There's another guy coming in, you know, just spoiling my show. Okay. No, it's not a guy. It's like a weird lady. She's
Hi.
Hey, Mary Poppins.
Sugar makes the medicine good.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about that. You know the verb to be in English. Shut up. You know the verb to be in English. Thank you very much. Make some noise for me, please. Thank you. Make some noise for me. Thank you. How many of you are English? Raise your hand. How many of you are English? Okay, I'm going to talk about English people. You know English? Silence, please. You know English? English are known to be very punctual. Do you know that? English are known to be very punctual, and that's true because if you go to England, they're already there. No, they say the worst thing that can happen to you is to come across a black cat. You know that? But the worst thing that can happen to a black cat is to come across a skinhead cat. And I'm not superstitious. But I was broke a mirror. No. I'm not superstitious because superstitious has 13 letters. I say I'm superstitious plus S. So you know that. Do you steal from hotels? Do you steal from silence, please? Do you steal from hotels? I've stolen so much from hotels that my house got 2 stars. And because I love dreaming. You know dreams only have 2 genres. You know that dreams only have 2 genres: the erotic and the terror. Because no one wakes up and says, I just had a Western. So I like to sleep, but I don't like making the bed because making the bed is a stupid thing, isn't it? Yay! Because making the bed is like tucking nobody in. As a kid, I was told to make the bed, so I pretended I was tucking my imaginary friend in and then suffocating him with a pillow. So I feel guilty about that. So the only time I confessed was because of that. I feel guilty. I said, Father, I just killed my imaginary friend. And he said, well, shut up, motherfucker. I just killed my imaginary friend. And he said, well, we have experience on that. Don't worry. Give him 3 days. Because she get it. Okay, so I like to sleep with someone who snores, so I can dream I have a Harley. No. I have a friend who sleepwalks. And we go out at night, but he doesn't know. And the best moment. No, that's Spanish. I love How many of you smoke? I'm really nervous because I'm for Monday. I'm giving up smoking thanks to some pills that I take one, and I can go for 8 hours without smoking. I mean, you gotta love sleeping pills. And I hate what they say. I hate what they say. For every cigarette you smoke takes 5 minutes of your life. And I say obviously because that's the time you spend smoking. No one says every book you read takes from whatever. And books are really worse. My favorite reading. My favorite reading is the Kama Sutra. You know what's the Kama Sutra? Because the Kama Sutra is a double-use book. Because if you take the other person out, you get sleeping positions for a hot summer night. Okay. I also bought a synonym dictionary and another book which is pretty much the same. Have you read the diary of Anne Frank's diary? Have you read Anne Frank's diary? Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing that girl is. Yeah, it's amazing that girl. She writes in perfect Times New Roman. What a steady handwriting. She might have been nervous at the time. Oh, they're looking for me. So I fly much. I don't know why I'm saying this. I feel much safer flying in a Boeing plane because I feel like when it falls, it bounces. My dog is. My dog is called Hamlet. We came up with a name while we were discussing whether to call him Toby or not Toby. And I don't like to walk the dog. I hate walking the dog. So I bought him a blind man. They need each other and I can get on with my life, which is more important. And now I'm friends with him, now I have a blind friend, and the best thing about having a blind friend is that you don't need to wrap the presents. You know that when a blind man dies, they need to sacrifice his dog so he can lead him towards the light. I'm also a musician. I have a band, and we play covers of ABBA and AC/DC, and we're called AAABBCCD. I was talking about that. Do you believe in reincarnation? I think reincarnation. Do you believe in reincarnation, you English people? I believe that reincarnation is a. Shut up. I believe that reincarnation is the plastic surgery for poor people. I mean, you don't like your body, so jump through the window and good luck. Maybe I didn't pronounce it as good as I can. But do you believe in reincarnation? Reincarnation is the plastic surgery for poor people. You both. I'm gonna kill you. Slowly, with my dick.
Is it so soft?
It's so it's so likable. You don't like it. They say the best way to pick they say the best way to pick somebody in a party. They say the best way to pick somebody up is to show indifference. Have you heard that? Yeah. Have you heard that? Yeah. Yeah, they say the best way to pick somebody is to show indifference. Pick somebody up is to show. Have you heard that? Yeah. That's why sometimes I don't even go out. Have you? Okay. Well, last Saturday I went to a party where we had to dress like in the 80s. So I wore nappies. But I used to chat online, but I don't do it anymore. I don't chat online anymore because last time I chatted, I had a scary experience last time I chatted because I was writing, "What are you wearing?" And she said, "And I gown and nothing underneath." And I went, "Oh my God, it's a ghost." So a friend of mine told me. Sergio, a friend of mine told me, does masturbating in front of the mirror make you gay? And I told him, no, it makes you two gays. And lesbians who see scissors. Did you know that lesbians do scissors? But if they're from the Swiss army, they can do up to 50 other things. I really love spitting at people. I really love spitting at people because it's the only way of blowing a kiss and make sure it's right. Like, it's disgusting. There's whatever. I'm about to finish. I went to the hairdresser today and he said, how will you like your hair? I said this, so I left. Thank you very much. Bye.
From Luis Álvaro.
Good evening. Make some noise for me, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to talk about. Hello. I'm going to talk about books. You like books? Yeah. No. Maybe it depends on what you like. Okay. Okay. My favorite reading is. Shut up. My favorite reading is the Kama Sutra. Have you heard of the Kama Sutra? Yeah. Because I like Kama Sutra because it's a double-use book. Because if you take the other person out, you get sleeping positions for a hot summer night. I like that. I also bought a synonym dictionary and another book which is pretty much like the same. You know, have you read the Anna Frank's diary? Have you read it? Yeah, I read Anna Frank's diary. You know, it's amazing, that girl. She writes in perfect Times New Roman. What a steady handwriting! Even though she might have been nervous by the time. No, don't come at me. No. So, do you like words? I used to love the Where's Wally's book. You know Where's Wally? You know, yeah, you know. But I don't like them anymore because they're too small for me. So now I need a bigger experience. So I get a friend, dress him up as Wally, send him away, and Google Earth him. That's my thing, man. Okay, because next to my house it's a costume store. And whenever I get bored, I go there to steal a costume, which is quite easy. It's quite easy because I get into a changing room, then I go out, and the woman says, "Where's the guy who just got in?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm Batman." Okay, you can leave. Okay. Next joke is about war. Oh, my dog. Do you have a dog? Okay. My dog is called Hamlet. My dog is called Hamlet. What happened? My dog is called Hamlet. Okay, wait a second. My dog is called Hamlet. Yeah, it's okay. My dog is called Hamlet. We came up with a name while we were discussing whether to call him Toby or not Toby. Do you like to walk the dog? I don't like to. I'm gonna say it again because it's a beautiful joke. It's a beautiful joke. My dog is called Hamlet. I came up with the name. Okay, whatever. Do you like to walk the dog? Say yeah. Yeah. Okay, I don't like to walk the dog, so I bought him a blind man. So they meet each other and I can get on with my life. It's way more important than that. So now I have a blind friend, now he's my friend, now I have a blind friend, and you know, when a blind man dies, I have a blind friend, and you know the best thing about having a blind friend is that you don't need to wrap the presents. He surprised himself the same way. You know, when a blind man dies, they need to sacrifice the dog so he can lead him towards the light. Are you saying how old because of the dog or because of the man? You bastards. Whatever. A friend of mine just realized a month ago that he's adopted, and from then on he writes his last name in quotation marks. Whatever. I went shopping today, and I bought Diet Coke and a bag of sugar. a Diet Coke and a bag of sugar because I like to make it at home. I also bought some shaving cream, you know, because I have a carpet and I like wood floor. And last night I was watching TV, and I saw this news. I saw the news about a girl who disappeared. Her name is Susan, and all the police is looking for her. And all the town came out in a banner that said, "We're all Susan." And I thought, that doesn't help. Because if you're all Susan, when mom says, "The dinner's ready, I'm going for dinner," to Susan's house. Okay, you know, I was once sentenced to an electric chair. Have you? I have. But I gave up my seat to an old lady. I was waiting for longer. So, thank you very much. This is the end. Bye.
Give it up for Luis Álvaro!